Happy New Year. So how was your New Year? What did you do? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you did for your New Year, and if you went anywhere or had a party with your family or did anything like that, let me know, definitely. Do you dress up for New Year, or do you just stick around the house in comfies? That's what we're doing this year. Most years we do. Most years we don't go out, just because it kind of worries us a little bit with a lot of the drunk drivers that are out on the road. So we choose to stay home for New Year and just do stuff around here. Watch movies, play games, you know, stuff like that. First, before I get started, I want to mention the Christmas lights contest that we had going on with our neighborhood, and we didn't win. No, one of the houses was over like 200 or something like that. So yeah, we didn't even come in third place, so that was a bummer, but it was fun. It was fun. I really want to say thank you so much for each of you participating in that and voting for us. We really appreciated it. That was a lot of fun. We were, you know, it started off so strong, and then it just was like, oh, they took it. So maybe next year. Jason took the week off between Christmas and New Year, and we all got to just play around and do things that needed to be done around here. You know, like he took my car in for an oil change. His radio on his car wasn't working, so he took it in. They replaced it this week, which was nice. I mean, stuff like that needs done on days that you have off, you know. Christmas Day, we woke up to no snow, which was such a bummer, but we had cold, freezing cold. I mean, well, for us it was cold. It was in the teens that day, and I know a lot of you got down below, you know, into the negatives, and everybody you are still telling me that you are in the negatives and freezing. Oh, I do not miss that. We lived in Michigan up until about 3 years ago, and I do not miss that frigid, icy, snowy weather. But we woke up the day after Christmas to a beautiful sight. We had some snow, and it's almost like it was a freezing frost is basically what it was. Wasn't that pretty? Oh, yeah, I love it. And like when you get really close to that freezing frosty type stuff, you can see it. It almost looks fuzzy on the blades of grass or on the tree limbs and stuff. It's almost fuzzy. I don't know. I love that. That is one thing about Texas in this area, that we do get that. I don't remember having it exactly like that in Michigan, but in Texas we have that, and I just love it. Actually, it did it again today. It's starting to melt now, but it did it again this morning, and it's so pretty. And then, you know how you are at home and you're doing stuff around the house, but then after a while you just start getting antsy and you're just kind of bored? Well, that's how we got. So we decided to one day go out to lunch, like a lunch dinner type thing, and get out of this house. Red Robin is always good. We always enjoy their food. And that day it wasn't very busy. The waitress said that they were actually having mostly all just travelers and stuff after Christmas. come in and eat their lunch and stuff. So that was nice that it had kind of slowed down, because I was kind of worried about it being, you know, really busy, crazy busy right after Christmas. And then we decided to brave the stores. We always wait until, I mean, we never go out unless we have to the stores the day after Christmas. No thank you. Nope. The crowds are too crazy at that time. So we decided to goof around in town for a little bit and go to stores and look around, see what sale items that they had, things like that. Just trying to get out of the house for a little bit. Okay, in the background you're going to hear Jason. He is making his lunch. I'm gonna polish my nails. I think I'm gonna do, okay, I've been messing around on Pinterest this week, and I am actually going to do different colors. Like I'm gonna do like marshmallow on one finger, and then I think I'm gonna go into some like purplish colored grays and bring it into a deep gray for each finger, you know? So, oh man, do you ever have these ideas and then you do it and then you're like, yeah, that didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. For New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, we mostly just make snacky foods. That's what we do. So this week what we decided to do was make homemade Chex Mix for everybody to munch on. We made a white chocolate Chex Mix, and we did a cheese ball for everybody to just munch on throughout the week. And then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, we just made like, well, I'd mentioned in one of my videos, the barbecued, or the little smoky in barbecue sauce. We did like ham roll-ups, which we do a slice of ham with cream cheese, and we roll up a green onion in that. We make little hors d'oeuvres that's like hard salami, cheese, and an olive. We do that. You know, just little snacky things that you can just grab and pop in your mouth and go, or to eat while we played games or watched movies and things like that. So I really enjoy that. And then you're not just like cooking over a stove or doing anything like that. We're able to just really enjoy our day. Basically our weekend. Yeah, everything needs a second coat, but it's not looking too bad. It's different. Jason goes back to work Tuesday, so we decided to go ahead and take down all of the Christmas lights and Christmas decorations so that we didn't have to do it that following weekend. And so that was a full day. It's always so weird having Christmas down after all the lights and you know, it just is brighter and shinier through the house and stuff, and then you take all the lights and Christmas down and it just is, I don't know, I told Jay, I'm like, oh my goodness, it just seemed dark afterwards. But I put up a few snowman decorations through the house so it wasn't completely empty afterwards, which is nice if you have snowman decorations to put up afterwards. But Christmas, it goes so fast. It seems like you're planning, I mean, you're planning, you know, a month and a half or so. You're planning for Christmas, and then all of a sudden you get that day and gifts are unwrapped very quickly and the day is done and you're like, wow. Wow, it just goes so fast. Kind of reminds me of like when you plan a wedding, you know, and you're planning, and then all of a sudden the day is done and over with and all that planning. Okay, another thing that me and Jason did this week was we binge watched Longmire on Netflix this week. We've been saving it because we've been watching our Christmas movies, and once we finished the Christmas movies, we were like, okay, let's watch Longmire, and it's their final season. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, so do not worry about that. It was a really, really good season. They wrapped it up beautifully. There is one scene in the very last show that is, the only word I can think of is it's raunchy, and it is. So be aware of that, and if you have little kids in your, you know, in the room with you or something like that, know that there is a pretty bad scene on the very last one, just so you know. But other than that, it was great. I told Jay, I said, wow, this season was just as good as all the other. They did not chintz on this season at all. It was really good, and they closed it out really, really well. So we were pleased with that. You can hear my guys in the kitchen. They are working on the dishes right now, so I thought I would run in here and make up the bed really quickly. I have to show you this planner that I got. My friend here on YouTube, Gina, she was telling me about this woman, and her name is Heather, I believe it's Stolofson, I think. I'll have everything linked below so you can check out her Etsy store. She I believe she makes cards. She did a planner this year, and anyway, I hunted it down and let me show you. This is a weekly planner that I found online, and I had written her and I had asked her if she still had any left, because I saw on Amazon that they were all gone. And she wrote me back and she said yes, she had a few in the studio, and it was only $15 plus shipping, and she signed it. So it came in wrapped in this really cute red paper, tissue paper, and then she sent me a bookmark. Isn't that sweet? And then she signed the bookmark, and this is what it looks like inside. She signed that. So it has the month, and it has, the squares are kind of small on the month, but then it takes each week, and she broke it each week down so you could write whatever you wanted inside the week. But it has little pictures and sayings through each week and each month. So that's what the weekly planner is just these really nice pictures and sayings, and then each week you get to write things in, and then each month you have the squares, which each month has a different colored page. This one's pink for May, green for March, blue for June. Isn't that something? Never stop believing in your dreams. Have courage to live the life you want. Work hard, accept the challenges, and build your castles one by one. I just think those are just great encouragement pictures and sayings each month, each week actually. Always keep going. Take long walks. Be continually optimistic. Love unconditionally. And be a loyal friend. Heather was so sweet to work with. I had left her a message on Etsy because you can leave messages through there, and it wasn't long before she got back with me, so it was almost immediate. And so we just kept back and forth, and I would ask her questions and then she would answer me, and she was like, you know, I can get one out, you know, so that you can buy it if you want me to. And I was like, oh yes, please. So what I'm going to do with that planner is I'm going to use that for my weekly home planner here. And all the things that I have to accomplish here, I'm going to write it in. So I am sure you are going to be seeing a planner video of the things that I do around here. I think I'm going to be doing that, definitely. But that planner is adorable. And now I want to look into like her cards and things like that and see what else she has. Because the messages that she writes is so positive, and it really makes you think. And it's like, oh yeah, or it just makes you feel good, or in the pictures that go with it, I love it. I love everything about it. So yeah, definitely go check her out, her Etsy store out, and see all the things that she has for sale. These are my nails. This one I think I'd have went a little darker. But I did like the marshmallow color, a gray, a darker gray, come into purple. This one's a really deep purple. But that's what I did. Kind of like a color block type thing. So I really like it. I like how it turned out. Pretty colors, something different. Juliana, do you want to go to the mailbox? Do you want to go for a walk? Okay, she's getting up, yes. It is a whole 23 degrees. So me and Juliana are gonna go to the mailbox because it's so warm out there right now. Okay, now it's a decision. What games do we want to bring out for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? Okay, these are the games we are going to be playing. Is Trouble, Apples to Apples, in the back is Uno, Yahtzee, the dice is in that little purple box. Connect 4, Clue, got that right there is Checkers, Jenga, which we love doing the ongoing Jenga. I've talked about that in my vlogs before. And Monopoly. Okay, this is where we set up Checkers this time. It's a really good area, I think, but the dishwasher is right here, so you're on the bar area. And it fit really well right there, so we'll see. I figure somebody can stand here. Of course, the bar stools are over this way. Okay, and then we have Jenga is set up. So as everybody kind of just passes it by, they just take a piece and reset it, and it just goes. And I usually am the one that loses, which is such a bummer. Timothy, you're starting it? Oh, yay! Jules went and got her nails clipped, and the package that Jason got for her, she ended up getting a little handkerchief. Let me show you. She is not crazy about it. It says, I am loved. Yeah, she's not crazy about that handkerchief, but it's adorable. So I was thinking about the things that I know that are going to be happening in our home this year. And one of them is we will be getting the boys a vehicle. So that's one thing. Another thing, Justin will be wrapping up community college this year and moving on to a bigger college in the fall. So that's really big. Yes, a university in the fall. That's a big transition to go through. This year, April 24th, will be mine and Jason's 25th wedding anniversary. So that's a big year for me and Jay and our marriage. We're really excited about that. So those are a few of the things that I know for a fact that will be happening in our home, but who knows what else will come our way. If you've been watching my channel, a lot of you have been watching it since the very beginning, and boy, oh boy, do things change, don't they? As it does with all of our lives. As far as my channel, I was thinking about it, and I'm going to continue to do 3 to 4 videos a week are my plans anyway for the channel. And I'm going to try to do a lot of like the vlogging. I think I'm going to switch it up between weekly vlogging and day in the life and stuff like that. I'm just going to keep switching those up and keep pretty much the majority of all of the things I've been doing, but maybe try to come up with some new things too along the way. If you have any suggestions or anything that you want to see as far as the videos, let me know in the comment section, and I will see about getting some of those out for you. I had a really good week off. We had a lot of fun. I know a lot of you have your children going back to school soon, and I think the boys have another week, and the boys have another 2 weeks off here. So, but Jason goes back Tuesday, and we'll be getting back on kind of like a semi-type schedule here. So, but my channel will definitely be back on schedule, and actually this week I am uploading again Thursday and then Friday. It's just kind of off a little bit because of the holiday, and I just wasn't about to upload on New Year's Day. So I'll be watching for the videos that I have coming out. If you have not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit that red subscribe button and become a part of this channel and this community. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day.